Hi everyone, welcome to BIM Guru. In our last video, we have seen how we can create the species and different kind of stuffs regarding the species. In this particular video, we'll discuss about the zones, how we can assign a zone for a particular space or multiple spaces. So let's start. Right now, you can see right here, we are having five different spaces created based on the rooms, and now we'll assign different spaces to different zones. So as I already mentioned, zones spaces are used for energy calculation or energy analysis, and most of the cases it'll be done for HVAC heat load calculations. So the spaces are created for heating and cooling load calculations by HVAC engineer. Same thing goes for zones as well, like which area or which zone can be divided like which one. So it'll be based on different spaces, but definitely different spaces can be combined as single zone. So right now in this particular video, let's do that thing. So uh, I am in Analyze tab right here. There is a zone option, but before than that, let's use System Browser. So for that one, I'll go in View tab, click on User Interface, click on System Browser, and right here there are four different tabs: Systems, Zones, Analytical Space Systems, and Analytical Systems. Right now we wanted to see based on the zones, so I'll click on that one. There is one default zone that's default. By default, it's from Revit side. So if you are not creating any new zone, all the spaces that you have created will come in default zone. But right now, I wanted to create my own zone, and I will assign which space will go in which zone. Okay. So for that one, what I'll do is that I'll go in Analyze tab right here, click on Zone, and now this kind of dialog box will be open. And if you'll see right here, one new zone is created, right? But I did not assign any space to it. So what I'll do is that let me assign this particular space to it. Now you can see if I'll click on this plus icon, there is one space assigned to it. Two is the number for that particular space, and corridor 2 is the name of the space. Okay. Now let me rename the this particular zone, so I can rename it like, let's go for zone 1. So it'll be renamed as zone 1, and this corridor 2 is part of this particular zone. I can add multiple zones, as you can see right here. Add space, click on that one, click on this one as well. You can see those spaces are added in this one and are removed from the default zone. Let me click on finish. And now if I'll click on this particular area or the zone, you can see there are three lines which are indicating that all these three spaces are part of this HVAC zone, that is zone 1. Okay, now I did not assign any of the zones for corridor 5. Not actually corridor 5 means the space corridor 5 and the space corridor 1. So you can see these are still in default zones. So for that one, what I'll do is that let me create a new zone. So how I can do that thing? Again, the same thing. Go in Analyze tab, click on Zone, and select the space and add the space as well that you want to add. Now you can see this black boundary will show me the boundary line of the zone. Right now, the default zone name, like the additional zone name, is Zone 2. I can rename it based on my requirements, but I'm going for Zone 2 only right now. Click on Finish Editing Zone. So technically, I have two zones. This is one, not this one. Let me select, yeah, this one. So right here you can see HVAC zones, zone 2, and if you are able to see, there are two lines. One is representing corridor 1 space and one is representing corridor 5, but both are in zone 2. Now you can see in default we do not have any plus icon now, because all the five corridors or the spaces are part of either zone 1 or zone 2. That is why default zone does not have any plus icon or any space inside that one. So that is how we can create the zones, and we can assign the spaces to a specific zone. So thanks a lot guys for watching this video. Let's meet in my next video.